All right, let's talk about someone that I've wanted to talk about for quite a while. And it's a situation that's been ongoing, it's still ongoing, and it's quite a messed up one. And that's the situation between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. For people who don't know, you probably know Johnny Depp, you may not know Amber Heard, you may know both. But they were both a couple. They were married and they went through they're still going, well, they're divorced, but they're going through a major lawsuit where they have been suing each other back and forth because Amber Heard claimed that Johnny Depp was abusive and manipulative and was all around a piece of crap. And a ton of people backed her. Just she's an icon for speaking up, and she became just ahead of like the Me Too movement and female empowerment and all of that stuff. Which, whatever, it's fine. Until it all comes crashing down and it's proven that she had allegedly faked being hit, which it seems like she didn't get hit. Johnny Depp never hit her. She used makeup to make fake black eyes to pin stuff on him for no reason other than she's an evil piece of crap. She nearly chopped off one of his fingers in a dispute argument, which in the end he still went to the hospital, got it sewn back on, but it's permanently damaged. And there's even videos of him going to children's hospitals for cancer patients and things like that, and he has the messed up finger wrapped up, and he plays it off when kids ask him, what's wrong with your finger, what happened? And he just makes jokes because he's a good guy. She lied about saying I never hit him until he proved by having audio, because he recorded men. Sometimes you need to do that when there's a psycho in the room. Record it. Record the audio, video if you can, whatever you need to. And in the audio, she says she hit him. She says she hit him. She hit him with pans and pots and whatever. He said, you punched me. She's like, oh, please, you consider that a punch? Then you're such a wimp and all of this. I highly recommend go look up the audio. You can listen to just the short version where someone just takes out the 2 minutes of them, or the whole like long version of the entire audio. It's for the public now. It's out there. And she's honestly just the most evil and manipulative piece of crap that I've seen in Hollywood in quite some time. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people like her in Hollywood, but she's just on another level of psycho. It's like every time she walks into a room, I think the main theme that everyone remembers from Psycho will start playing, because she is that nuts. She is just like a devil in disguise. She is just one of the most evil people I have ever seen. And you know what's even worse about the situation? None of the charges have been dropped yet. It is still ongoing. Courts are still like, I don't know. I don't know what to do in this scenario. I think both are to blame, or Johnny's still to blame. Johnny Depp's, a couple of his lawsuits failed. His career went down the tank. He was the main villain in the Harry Potter prequel movies called Fantastic Beasts, and Warner Brothers, the company that owns it, asked him to step down because they didn't want to be affiliated with his name because of the public image of what he's going through, which he respectfully said yes. But luckily, Johnny Depp had in his contract that if he works for even 1 day, he gets paid the entire movie's salary, whether he worked for 3 years or 1 day. And he actually worked 2 days before getting fired. So at least Johnny got paid. Happy for him to have that money. But you know that same company, Warner Brothers, they also own DC Comics. And do you know who's still playing in Aquaman? Such a big name, household name now for their superhero franchises. The first film was a big hit. People had a lot of fun. It was a good popcorn flick. And she was the main love interest and a main female kind of powerhouse where her character can stand on her own and fight on her own and really bounce off of Jason Momoa's Aquaman and be a good match. Well, she gets to stay in Aquaman too. So Johnny gets fired by the same company the same company. And Amber Heard not only gets to be in Aquaman 2, but there's rumors that they might make a spin-off TV series about her character where she gets a whole HBO Max TV big budget show all to herself. Either you pick and choose. Either you go, this is a business and we're not going to focus on that, so Johnny gets to play movie roles and Amber Heard gets to play movie roles, and we just won't have them in the same room. It will just not care about their public life. What's happening in their public life is their business. If they want to have it public, then it's public. Or you say, we can't have your name affiliated with us because we don't want this sort of stuff attached to us, and you disassociate with both of them. That's equality. But everyone wants to scream equality until this lady literally beat him with pans, punched the crap out of him, cut his finger off, and gets to play in millions-dollar roles, gets to make millions of dollars, and Johnny Depp can't seem to get one movie role. They fire him from Pirates of the Caribbean. They fire him from Fantastic Beasts, and he can't seem to get some sort of traction for help. Even though fans want it, Hollywood said no. This is beyond messed up. This is beyond evil. This is beyond stupid. Johnny's a better actor, first of all. He seems like a better human being. He seems like he would kill it in all of these roles. You can't have Pirates of the Caribbean without him, but they're already trying to make an all-female-led Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp, and that's just idiotic. Pirates of the Caribbean was made off of first a joyride that was made in Disneyland. It was just a ride first before the movies. So you've squeezed that enough already. You've made like 5 or 6 films. I lost count. How many can you make off of one ride? But if you're going to continue making Pirates, the least you can do is give us the one thing that we 100% enjoyed. Even in the crappiest of Pirates films, Johnny Depp was enjoyable. He's what made it enjoyable. Amber Heard, though, does not deserve a TV show. She doesn't deserve Aquaman. She doesn't deserve $1 million, $20 million pay, $15 million, whatever she's getting paid. She doesn't deserve a dime, in my opinion. If anyone deserves to get blacklisted and needs to not get roles, it needs to be her. Because it's ridiculous how evil, manipulative she has been and has just pushed herself. She's now one of the biggest spokesperson in the Me Too company, I guess you could say. She's like one of their heads on their board. For lying? For beating someone and then lying about it? I see a lot of change come, a lot of positive change coming in that company. I see a lot of change that's going to be positive and helpful for actual problems being made, you know? I'm stumbling because I'm so frustrated and I'm so angry at the fact that she gets to continue and Johnny doesn't. That's ridiculous. In my opinion, fire Amber Heard. And to the director and Jason Momoa, I'm not watching Aquaman 2. Not just because of that, but the fact that the director has not made any statements on anything that's been going on, and Jason Momoa hasn't either. This big issue where she is so manipulative and evil, and you won't make a statement at least saying, look, we're keeping it professional, it's a business, I don't want to get wrapped up in what's going on in their personal life. Nothing. If that's the way, if someone treats someone like that, that wrong, I'm not going to trust them to treat the people on the sets right, to treat the co-stars right. I don't care how professional you are. I'm not going to trust your judgment. And I'm going to recast you because there's no reason. So the fact that the director has said nothing and is just like, oh, I'm moving forward with her, just doesn't care, act like nothing's happening, that's spineless. It's disrespectful to the fans who are asking you what's going on. Why won't you talk to us? Why won't you communicate? And it's just downright spineless. So you know what? You can be a spineless director that I don't watch. Grow a backbone. Be a man. If someone's going to act like that, you can kick them out. It doesn't matter what the company says. It's you're the one making the movie. It is your job. If they fire you, don't worry about it. You'll get another movie job. You'll get another directorial job. You're going to direct again. He single-handedly made horror films that saved the horror franchise when the horror franchise was dead Everyone said, well, there's no revival for that. That's gone. And he single-handedly saved it with a bunch of indie films, spin-offs, and all different stuff that they're still trying to milk his franchise, and it hasn't been doing that great without him, but they still were able to save the horror franchise. You were able to save an entire genre in the film industry. And Jason Momoa, yes, you're great as Aquaman. And now I'm glad that you got that push into the limelight because you deserve to have movie roles and you deserve to push forward in this career path. But you also deserve to hold your morals to talk about when there's problems. Everyone wants to talk about, politics and all these different issues. But then when the problems are literally at your front door, when it's attached similarly to where your name is attached. Her name is on the posters with you. She's the love interest with you. Your namesakes are attached to each other. If I was someone like him and I'm married, I have kids, I have daughters, I'm not going to affiliate. I'm not going to just stay quiet on those facts. It's downright disrespectful. And it's just, I don't want to support Jason Momoa, and I don't want to support the director, James Wan, who I don't mind saying their names. I don't want to support Warner Brothers, who has been making sloppy films anyways. They're basic and they're boring. And frankly, the only thing I'm going to support is whatever Johnny Depp shows up in first. And that's where I'll leave it.